Whoa! Hello everyone, we're on delay, so I am from the future, you are from the past. But that's okay, we're all here to watch Twisted Minds against the mighty Supershy. Twisted Minds have had an upset or two in their past, but did get kind of bodied by EXO most recently in Faces. So we're hoping for a little bit better from them today. They're up against Twisted Minds, who we've not seen all that much of recently because they didn't enter Face It League. Hold on, I just need to stop myself getting flashbanged a tad. There we go. Just waiting to get my invite to lobby. We are going to be in the lobby for this one, so if you're a little bit unaware of what's afoot and what's going on, I just need to do a quick tweet as well. Oh, there's my lobby invite. Alright, I'm in the lobby. We're kicking it off. Alright, sorry. So, hold on. I just need to message my mods, get some predictions on the go. Anyway, two preds. Okay, so we're not gonna have no Solomon HUD because we're not being run through Face It. So, what we do need, of course, is my own HUD, my own graphic design work, so you'll get to see a little bit of that. I should do a little bit of a quick tweet, let everybody know. I'm going to be on Twisted Minds Supershy. Streaming Twisted Minds versus Supershy. Keep it super, keep it shy, as they always say. EMEA and NA OWCS CoStream afterwards. Have we got a good GIF in this? Let's see. Let's see. That'll do. Tell them where the channel is. And we should be kicking it off all too soon. All too soon? That's not really a sentence, but you know how it is. Alright, tweet sent. Locking in. Let me show you the state of play. Cool. Okay, here we are. So, 4 games for you. Oh, my pen's not working. 4 games, but I'll explain it while I fix my pen. So, 4 games, and these games are going to be happening at the exact same time. So, if you're interested in watching SSG take on Yeah, then what you need to do is you need to go and watch the main broadcast. If you're interested in watching Virtus.pro versus Ioma, you need to go watch friend of a podcast, Unter. Friend of a podcast, friend of a channel, friend of me in general, Unter. If you want to go watch Ents versus Hypnos, I believe BPL have you covered. So, if you want Twisted Minds versus Supershy, though, as you can hear, we will be going into that right now. So, we are playing, obviously, losers' picks for map and mode. I just need to make sure my pen is working. My pen is working. Alright, so if we go in-game now, hopefully. Have I put the teams on the right side? The answer is no, but we can fix that quickly. We have the technology. We have the live scores. We have the ability. Let's see. I realise now I've not done it exactly perfectly. Oh, okay, we've got 25 seconds. 25 seconds to save the world. It's not going to be Supershy versus Supershy, though. It's going to be Supershy versus Twisted Minds. And there we go. There's a bit of yapping. Let's see, what have I... Oh, they're just talking about reporting me. I wasn't even looking. Alright, we're locking. We'll deal with UB afterwards. And his knocking of my level 5 endorsement. Until then, we're going to get Supershy in the blue, Twisted Minds in the red, and we're going to get a Ram Mirror, if you can believe it. It is Control Center, of course, an early block forced out of pack, and he will be caught afterwards. The lamp is late from Podanova. And that'll be an easy first fight for Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds, of course, are the favourites in this, maybe by quite a significant margin. Well, we've not seen Twisted Minds play all that much. I think, even though at Esports World Cup... Ooh, Quartz goes down. At Esports World Cup, even though they maybe got a fortunate draw in terms of how they... in terms of the teams they got at the Esports World Cup, I think they did play quite well in this. Bliss Vigilante TVNT version is looking quite good. This is an absolute dogfight after an early pick onto Quartz foe. So TVNT does trade for Baptiste, but overwhelmed on point. And as quick as they win the first fight, they'll lose the second fight. So just a couple of early deaths, one for Pack, one for Quartz, and we'll be resetting here into... We'll be resetting here into the next fight. Okay. I'm just a little bit paranoid the audio's doubled. You will have to tell me in the past, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. And we get an aggressive form actually into the back here from Hitori. Doesn't find anything. Hitori's awfully deep here. TVNT seeing if he can get anything on her. And does actually get a lamp album here. So lamp advantage as his window trade comes in. But Yubi's gone down on point. Window comes through from Vigilante. Bit of lamp to help out. But now the Maywall to block it. Blizzard on the window. They die first though. And Quartz is just going to walk away from it. Not getting frozen by that one. And the window trade goes the way of Twisted Minds. And... a flip, for another flip back. We'll keep on flipping as we get into the next fight. Going to be a Bob potentially to start it from Quartz. We have an option for Yubi to maybe kick it off with Mayot early. Obviously, Mayot advantage since he didn't use it in the previous fight. It's going to be that early Bob as they come through the choke. Bob will be used in response from Sobek. And TVNT just playing with this Bob, but they trade beat for Bob, and obviously, that's not the greatest trade. Bliss now has the beat in time for this annihilation, and they will just focus down Hitori, the wall off. Hitori is trapped. They didn't really commit through the choke. They didn't really take a lot of space, so Hitori is now 1 HP in the corner. Her form about to run out, and she is about to be vulnerable and exposed. They're trying to pocket her as best they can, and they've stabilized it, actually, to be fair. Now, Blizzard turn from Yubi will freeze Hitori. This time, she finally does fall. And they hold the choke. They should get the cleanup kills. And that was the big ult investment there. Everything used on the side of Supershy now. Looking real dry. Just a window against this annihilation, against a window of their own. And it's looking pretty good for them. Need to make sure they get Yubi out of here. The slow is going to make it a little bit painful for Twisted Minds. But they're okay. Now trying to form onto TVNT. This annihilation will be popped. And it catches Sobek. The lamp doesn't save him thanks to Yubi's wall. And forced back one more time. And now they've got control of this choke. They are just milking it for all it's worth. Vigilante's going to have window as much as Podanova can match it. The telltale deciding factor could be Pack if he can get to this Mail. But they are low on time and this window is really early. They will window back, but Podanova falls for it. Now, 5% left. They need to find a way to touch points. Sobek is making his way downtown. Going fast, but he's marked by Bliss. Bliss will deny him. And it is a hold. A hold and a pretty dominant finish there on Control Center. Once they got control of that choke, they really just weren't giving it up at all. And that gives them the opening round here. We'll be moving now on to Night Market. Chance for maybe a few different comps, but I think ultimately, you know what you're going to get. You know what you're going to get from Twisted Minds. TVNT is going to play D.Va. He's going to play Ramatra. Maybe D.Va is the choice for here. Kiri, Lucio. One thing that might come into play a bit later in the series is as we see more Ana Lucio in play, Vigilante's Ana is probably the best in EMEA, so keep tuned for that, but we're not going to get it here, and it's actually going to be Ana on the side of Podanova instead. I just lied to you. I lied to you. It's Ana Brig Sigma, actually, so trying to get the frontline advantage with this Sigma. Ana Brig in play, but Ana Lucio on the side of Twisted Minds, and Vigilante taking this wide angle, looking for the nade. There it is. Any connect? No. No connect. Yubi will be playing the Pharah. They will just try and spam control down. As long as they can get space for Yubi and Quartz to keep doing their work, they should be okay. But here come the Brig Tracer to force a rotation out of Vigilante. Corral them back to the same side of the point, but Zoro's died in the midst of that now. And now all of a sudden they've been burst wide open. Yubi goes over top left, pushes them into Quartz sightline, and as much as that that Brig Tracer was trying to take space from Sobek and Pack, Twisted Minds recognize what's coming. They get their Ana away from danger and meanwhile push the other side. Retake now for Supershy. Pack is... Whoa, how's Pack just wandered in and killed Yubi? Seems unreasonable. We'll start forcing point out of it. Can TVNT respond? He will, but he's about to meet the rest of the Supershy team here, which is going to put him under major duress. Just dodge for Rock, but Vigilante does at 1 HP. Nade is now used to save himself. TVNT is getting beamed down on point as well, and it might just be a quick reset here for Twisted Minds after that Yubi pick. Retake now. Nano's going to be the ults in play first. Quartz trying to swing out of this high ground. Tatori trying to mark it, but Vigi's up there as well. So Supershy might concede themselves back to point, as it is a bit of a Lucio Farah touch in point, but they're running to Pack, but Quartz has the gap. Now Quartz has free reign. Yubi coming in over the sky. Can start putting pressure on this coast area. Boop's going to push Sobek into a dangerous position. He lands on the window, though, so it's all fine. But you can see here comes Bliss, here comes TVNT, and there's the Boop. Set up, one boot from Medivh, a second boot from Bliss. The rally comes out in response, but Sobek is running, trying to get value, but they do kill the backline. Bliss was obviously aggressive in that fight, which means no speed available for Vigilante to get him to safety, and it might just be over yet, but here's the barrage. Matrix just in time, and Pac takes down Yubi. They will be repelled, and Supershy will hold on to this point. Nano coming back for both. A few different Nano targets available for Vigilante. The Farah can be good. The Diva can be good. On the side of Podanova, maybe a few less good targets might just be onto Hitori or onto the Ash to save them. It's a Bob to force point initially. One good Bob deserves another as the Bobs are exchanged. Now the defensive Nano onto Hitori, but what can she find? Both Bobs will die, and Hitori just kind of has to use this Nano to do nothing, really. Just holds point. A wasted Nano here, and now a chance for Vigilante, but it's actually a beat push coming in. Vigilante has a nade in 1 second. Defensive flux comes through from Hitori. They're trying to find the nade to save everyone. Vigilante gets it, but Cops a rock in exchange. They're all in on top of each other, and TVNT's bomb. There was so much else going on. They didn't realize the bomb was in play, and TVNT cleans up 2, sets them up for this. Baptiste swapped. J-Mac has seen enough. J-Mac has seen enough, thinks it's done. Nano still available for Vigilante here. Might just be TVNT on the rotate, but Zoro swung, killed Bliss, and these early picks costing him. It will be Yubi going in with this Nano. Gets one immediately. Lamp does come out to save Sobek, though. Yubi will keep them contained and maintain this high ground position, but they have to keep an eye on point. TVNT is there mirroring it right now, and Yubi has this big flank. Quartz is pushing around as well. Yubi's looking for more boot back. Oh, but Baptiste in trouble. They do clear him, though. Now Rock onto the point. Quartz has taken such an aggressive angle here, swinging the entire way, and oh, it's the boop combo again. TVNT and Bliss. The boop duo gets someone off the map again. Looking for the late kill onto the Tracer here as well. Dynamite won't hit, but they do force for recall. Double blink available, though, to keep him safe from Quartz's sightlines. And now we're going to see a barrage as they retake here. They need eyes on the sky here because Yubi's looking for more. He's going to hold above, trying to get these resources out. Looking for the Sigma. Going to cross towards point now, try and mark that. Looking for someone in this aggression. Pac's actually got the flip here. Mistake from Twisted Minds as they concede for point. They have to now take a step back themselves, and it's Hitori who will be anchoring this. Looking for the barrage. Rally comes through. Matrix has been used. Now it's the go sign for Yubi. He takes one onto Sobek. The lamp comes out. It saves Hitori, but it doesn't save anyone else. They get some of the late trades, but I don't think it'll be enough. Hitori's trying to cover everything here. Does nearly have a flux of her own. And maybe she can do it. This Diva's weak, actually. Disconnected from the heals. Vigilante's trying to peek point, but can't do it. One more flip. Back onto point, but Bob is booped here from Sobek. Yubi's going to get one more touch, but Bob kills Pac. But Matrix available again. Vigilante has to try and get the next touch, but has to walk into a window to do it. Will fall, and Supershy not going down without a fight. Tie us up 1-1. We'll move into Garden here, so interesting choices of compositions to come out. I don't think Supershy can run the same thing here. And a Brig Sigma on this map feels a little bit hard on the retake especially. Meanwhile, Twisted Minds comp also fits here. Also fits here too. But Lucio Ana quite good. What's nice about Lucio Ana is sometimes when you go Lucio and Ana, you get increased vulnerability. But if the Ana just plays the bridge area and the Lucio can control point, The flank routes to get on the Ana are a little bit limited, so in theory you can get away with an Ana Lucio here a little bit more easily. But it's actually Bat, Brig, Sigma again. They're going to try to, but Bliss is looking for the rollout. Is blocked, is marked, and Pack will see if he can get any punish. But it's actually Zoro who finds the opening pick. Rock onto TVNT as well, and Twisted Minds. They were there first, but they've lost all their space. They've lost all their mech. Back to the respawn queue. And a quick first fight win in his pivotal first map for Supershy. And it's a Ramatra May swap. So now, yep, they see the comp swap. They get a Baptiste going as well. Just swapping over to Brawl. And now the danger is for Hitori. This wall timing, this ram form timing is going to give her all sorts of problems. Sobek and Podanova need to be ready to help. They need to get pressure from other angles. Pack and Zoro need to play aggressively to get it out. There's the wall. Not a hard wall though, just a soft wall. Does get lamp out. Probably a waste of time from Podanova there. Hitori still had Matrix. They're going to try and shoot back, and they do get a lamp out in return, and Pack is putting pressure onto Quartz. Quartz was trying to be aggressive, but now they walk back. Wall has to be used defensively in this occasion by Yubi. They are getting very close in that window as they try and take their next opportunity. Matrix used again from Hitori, will be swinging round, wants pressure onto Yubi. Quartz trying to take this wide angle. Zoro has it covered though. Another wall, but not a complete stop from Hitori. But now the pressure for lamp is late from Podanova. They trade it for Quartz, but tank advantage now. TVNT on his next form timing can really look to take over. They drop the window in as well. Podanova can nearly respond, but they're just trying to deal with this Tracer right now. The pulse bomb comes out. It kills the lamp, and Zoro finishes the job. This tank advantage now doesn't have full pocket, and they will repel TVNT. They have to run here. Twisted Minds late deaths could cause them more problems. They will be okay, but they've survived that first storm, and as much as they now have a big ult bank coming up here, there's big ults on either side here, so they've got to try and get value. And oh, the dink from Yubi, the perfect possible time. They're going to try and walk forward on point. Window comes out early, slow onto that. Flux comes through as well. Beat will keep everyone alive. They drop the May ult too, but I don't know if Yubi's actually coining when he has frozen Podanova actually. But Yubi dies trying to get the kill. Now the rally back. TVNT nearly with annihilation. Sobek is 1 HP. He's so low. The slow doesn't catch anyone though. TVNT and Bliss, the only ones battling this away, but Bob will come out. Annihilation is available, but it's all about Bliss right now. TVNT's just, well, he wins the one-on-one with the Bob, but it was all about Bliss in this dogfight. They had player advantage, but they just couldn't deal with that super fast Korean Lucio. And now, all of a sudden, they have the retake. They're 97% down, but Twisted Minds, Bob, and Annihilation for this next fight. We do see Hitori making the swap. Maybe expect Sobek to make the same swap too. Has walks out actually on the Brig. Nowhere near the ult. And they'll try and make their way through. Eyes on Quartz here. Probably expect the Bob as they try and walk up. Pressure coming in. They don't need to rush anything here, Twisted Minds either. Control of a point. They can slow it down a little bit. Form comes through. There's that Bob now. Will connect onto Ramatra. Will try and bully Hitori out. There's the slow. There's the damage. Hitori has to get lamped out of this one. And they're still attempting to chase us. Sobek's booped off the map. Oh, it's all about Bliss on this one. Twisted Minds will walk forward. Quartz will kill Zoro if he can hit a single shot. But I guess he can't. There we go. Zoro will do the job for Quartz. Twisted Minds get the hold. They're now in control. They have the annihilation. They have the window. They nearly have this May ult too. Pack on the Tracer. His ability to influence this fight is a lot less now in this type of matchup. He has the pulse bomb, he can flank, but a difficult map to get these flanks on, very isolated from your supports. And they're actually trying to make this cross hell for Podanova right now. He's had to use his cooldown, so they're gonna slow peek him up, and Quartz is just staring down at them. They get Podanova through, but now they're pushing into this annihilation and window. Pulse bomb attempt is wide from Pack. Bliss is regrouping with the team. Windows will be exchanged now. TVNT will shield their window. Good shield, and a later form now available for TVNT as well. Can be aggressive here, but it's just for Ramatra committed to points. So TVNT keeps his finger off the trigger for now. Remember, Yubi has May ult in all of this as well. Zoro with an aggressive swing. Dynamite does connect, puts pressure onto the backline. They will defensively. Now the May ult. Hitori might be in trouble. Will freeze, won't freeze. Blocking, down to half HP, but meanwhile, and TVNT's just walked into the backline and killed one, and it's a sweep now with this annihilation. A few more stalls. Pack just get one of the back. They deal with the Bob. Yubi is low. No supports available here, but Yubi has Ice Block. Now they're looking for Quartz instead. Boop sent back where it came from Quartz there. Pack can look for one more touch. Might die shortly afterwards. Just have recall. will die for this one. Hattori, one more touch for Farah coming back from Zoro as well. But they need kills and they need them fast. One touch. Susie just touched from Podanova. They're onto the back and Podanova will be cleaned up. And Twisted Minds, they take it. They take it. Oh, they didn't take 4 rounds. They just took a single map. As we get this play of the game from TVNT. This will be the bomb. Didn't really see how this one happened. We were watching everything else. Just get D-Mech. Now we go. All the chaos. And the bomb's just peeking around the corner enough. I think Podanova and Sobek probably didn't think that was the case, but obviously it turned out very much it was. And we'll get ready for this next map. Obviously, we have to do the map pick or the loser picks here. So Supershy get the choice. One angle we could see them go is obviously if they do the if they go the dive route instead. Because in theory, Winston is not a hero TVNT would be comfortable matching on. So if we go to a Dorado or something, you might have to play Diva. Obviously, you have to bear in mind, so far in the Face It games we've been watching this week, we've actually seen a lot of Winston struggling into Diva. So maybe Diva's just okay, and this maybe puts them in a different situation, because realistically, do you want that brawl matchup again? It looked very comfortable for Twisted Minds. And we're going to go Colosseo, actually. They want to keep blue side, which means I don't need to update the HUD. Small win for me there. And what do they expect on Colosseo now? If I had to guess, I would say Twisted Minds are going to keep... they're going to keep the... touch might... Ooh, sorry, I'm echoing myself. If I had to guess, I would say Twisted Minds are going to keep playing Brawl here. Asking about substitutions. No subs on either side, though. No surprises now for Twisted Minds. They're not getting their manager in for this one. And it looks like we can hopefully start a pretty swift Colosseo. Podanova will drop ready. Waiting for the TM ready as well. All right, there we go. Admin will kick us off. We'll start straight into this one. It will be Colosseo, of course, remember. So... options here, options. I think we expect Brawl. We see maybe a lot of what we saw in that Lijiang Tower here again from Twisted Minds. Maybe they can get away with Ana. I think we talked about Lijiang Garden, and we talked about how Lucio Ana, while sometimes vulnerable, particularly in the dive mirror, can actually be quite useful if the map suits Lucio Ana. And I think here, when you look at the distance between these two sorts of fights, even if there's some kind of dive coming out from Supershy, if you're Vigilante and you stand here and you've got a Lucio who can play on the walls and play a little bit of bodyguard for Winston, it's actually so hard to connect with the Ana in these situations, as we will get a short delay while Sobek has left the game. But it's the sort of situation that really opens up Lucio Ana. And I think that's obviously a big strength and something... while Vigilante has been a pretty solid support for Twisted Minds, really, where Twisted Minds have excelled in the past has obviously been from... well, maybe Vigilante have excelled in the past, is playing the Ana and the Zenyatta. Zenyatta. I know the names of the heroes. I've played in this game before. I promise you. Sobek has lagged out and he's already back, so I think we should be ready to continue this one in no time at all. As far as predictions go, this map, I just wait and see the comps, right? If we go into a Brawl mirror, I think it would be a mistake here to go into a Brawl mirror, but the choice of Colosseo maybe suggests it's on the cards a little bit for Supershy. Might just take the Diva mirror. Again, the problem is that plays into their strengths. I'm really surprised. In my head, I would expect maybe Supershy to try and force some of these harder dive maps like a Dorado type thing. Looks like they're going to try and play the Sigma here as well. And are they going to mirror? Depends on the read they have. Again, in the same way we were talking about the Ana Lucio being quite effective here just because of this long space between where the fight takes place in corridor, right? And obviously you have the Ana on high ground on your hold as well, which is quite nice. The Sigma also benefits from a lot of these same things. Because it's a long, slow, pokey fight, you can't get punished by a Ramattra in quite the same way. There's a lot of space to kite into and all of this. And we'll see how that translates. But obviously, same page here a little bit from the tanks as they both start on Sigma. It will be May Ash with it. So really just a brawl composition from Twisted Mind still. And a Brig on the other side here. Thank you, Duke Gwym. Duke Gwym? I think I'm saying that right. I'm saying Duke right. I know that bit for sure. Alright, so slow and steady. Eyes on the Sigma. Now, if you might have only seen TVNT really play a lot of D.Va before, but Sigma is his best hero. He's gone toe-to-toe with KSA before, so do not write this guy off. And be ready for potentially a bit of a masterclass here. I think I'm a little bit nervous if I'm Hitori. Gets behind, gets the rock now as well. We'll be able to get out of there. Obviously, the walls provide an additional point of stress here, but actually it's the nade turn potentially. TVNT, 1 HP. Any finishers? No. They do have to sacrifice UB for that, though. They get their Sigma out. Rock will be blocked, but now Twisted Minds, they have to concede space. And look at this. While the May is obviously, the May and the May Wall particularly are very dangerous things for a Sigma to deal with, the Brig is also tricky for TVNT to deal with. Quartz gets the pick, though, and that will stabilize them. Now TVNT can feel ready to push back up. Sobek's going to bash in here. Thinks he can fight him, does he? Sobek is now committed. Shield will fall down now. Has the rally over the top. Don't know if they're expecting that one. Cancel onto the Matrix, and now we see defensive nano saves Hitori's life. They've had to use a lot of ults from this, but actually, the window's just repelled all of them. TVNT will hold his ground. Next, Rock comes out, but doesn't connect. Now TVNT, the Flux, can't find the cancel, though. Wall in the way. But they survive again, and they're just throwing ults at them here, Supershy. But Twisted Minds, they won't fall down. Sobek now gets caught close, and it's a twofer for Bliss. Bliss really been the final blow master here. And TVNT going to get sped in. Keen to stagger the backline here if he can. Looking for Zoro. Oh, big trouble. Will accept his fate, and Twisted Minds now on the front foot. Baptiste will be coming out from Podanova. We'll see if we get the Lucio swap as well. And really, it was all about the... Well, really about the lack of ult value there from Supershy. Holding on to the high ground here. Yubi does have this Mayok. Does have an Ice Block forced early, though, so they need to help Yubi out of this one. Oh, catches the rock afterwards. Defensive wall trying to save himself. Lamp comes through. Now the Mayok turn. How many will it freeze? Anyone getting frozen? Yes, it's a 3-man freeze. TVNT has to try and kill the Lamp. How many kills can they get? 2 now. Do it, honestly. UB and TVNT now looking for more kills. Sobek has to bash away, but this leaves Hitori stranded. And this should be cap, I think, for Twisted Minds with this one. The advantage now for Bliss. I mean, obviously advantage because he's the only guy who can get a beat in all of this. We see Sobek. Sobek's taking the angle. Trying to get a cheeky Inspire. Doesn't find anything. They'll try and walk back now, but obviously a chance for Bliss to be aggressive with this beat. Wait and see how they do try to go. Oh, the rock catches TVNT. He's sandwiched between both of them. The beat comes through, saves him from the pulse, helps him deal with the bob. But the robot has been stolen by Hitori. They're pushing into kills in the back line. They will get Podanova. They're looking for the Ash as well. But it's so split now. Sobek got the payload quite far away. It's a chaotic fight, but Yubi and Bliss are just clearing everything up. Lucio May, a deadly duo. Sobek thinks they can clutch. It's 3v5, but they're looking for it. Next bash timing is crucial for Sobek. Can he find it? No, his shield breaks right now. No second bash. Now a bob on top of him. He will fall. Hitori stuck really far behind. She's going to go the long way, try and regroup onto this high ground. But amongst all this chaos, Twisted Minds haven't really lost anyone. Quartz was actually going for that the fountain angle to try and clear Hitori, but it will just be a fight on point after all this. They're stuck underneath right now, Twisted Minds, and the robot is moving away from them, so they have to rotate back to the corridor now. Flux is in play for both Sigmas. Window advantage for Podanova. So far, we've seen minimal ult value here, and it's from Supershy that is, and Pack going down before the fight's going to make that harder. They will commit the Flux anyway. Rock's going to miss, nearly hits me. The Lamp will save everyone on point. And again, we see the ult value not coming out. Does hit the rock onto Yubi, but can't finish the kill. Mayo will be dropped instead. Don't think they needed that one in the end, but it will ensure the kill on Hitori. They can keep walking forward now. Player advantage can just push on TVNT's shield timing. Pack gets taken down as well, and now they're in a position to start putting real distance on this car. And look at the ults. Look at the ults. Nothing to respond with. They need a little bit of magic from Zorro right now, if anything, because TVNT, they can start with the window, finish with the flux, go the other way around if they want, but the window is, that's the customary thing to do. Pack is coming around with a flank. Sobek is pocketing him in here. Now, here we go. Maywolf forces Hitori to drop, and TVNT keen to chase. Doesn't connect for Rock, though. Now the flux. Hitori does have Matrix. She's so low. The lamp will save her for now. Can TVNT keep pushing this advantage? You can see he's keen to, but full shield available, and it's a main support trade in the back. Rock will connect onto Hitori, again winning this, but the bob from Zorro will buy crucial space here for Supershy. They're going to try and walk back in, and now they're going to try and push TVNT. They all swing on him. Rock catches him too. Yubi's here to help, but TVNT too low. Hitori wins this trade. Yubi will try and get more, and it's going to be a messy fight if anything. Quartz is still on the high ground, but very split from everyone else. Walks into the wall for a second. That doesn't help his cause. But the Korean backline will be able to get out and restabilize. And wow, Supershy were able to win that fight. It was hard, right? They had to scrap. They had to trade kills. They had to claw their way back into it. And they find themselves 112 meters for the worse. Quartz now has Bob. Bliss has B. Lots of good ults again. The window from Podanova. We maybe need a lot of something here, really. Oh, wall comes out. Now a free chance to window, actually, from Podanova. Drops it on. Can they get it? Bob will be used in response. They kill Yubi. They should be able to deal with this Bob. Full Matrix onto the Bob. There we go. Lamp comes out as Quartz is swinging so hard and so wide. But they are able to deal with it. And Sobek can now help chase them out. Hitori catches the rock. They should be fine. How many stagger kills can they get? Hitori's really looking for more. Can't get more than that Yubi kill, though. But they win the fight, and they have Flux and Rally for the next one. I think I actually want to go quite early with it. Hitori's have felt a little bit early, but if she can get beat out here, she'll feel good about this. TVNT can't cancel. Bliss will hold the beat, and they hold the lamp for it as well. Good discipline from Twisted Minds. Manage their cooldowns, manage what they use in response to it. And now Sobek trying to make his way in, but he's going to walk straight into a beat. They need help.
Keep up the good work.
Now the Blizzard comes in. Sobek does avoid it, but Yubi is hunting the kill down. They get the stabilize here. Pack looking for any trades. They do catch Yubi. Nothing else. Lamp will stop Quartz trading. They'll win the fight. Thank you very much, Ander. Appreciate the support. I will try and keep up the good work. And keeping up the good work is also what Twisted Minds are doing here right now. Their ult economy has just been leagues ahead, leagues ahead. Every ult that comes out from Supershy, Twisted Minds have an answer for. Every time they try and use an ultimate, they keep cheating them. Like that Flux we saw from Hitori, doesn't get the beat out, doesn't even get the lamp out. And now Bob available for Zorro, but the window can deal with that quite swiftly. TVNC also has a Flux. Pack is on the back line, but he was looking for an angle onto Quartz, but he gets shut down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Bob comes out. Yubi's going to have to run out of this one. Flux onto Hitori here, looking for it. Tries to deny the lamp, but TVNT can't quite get underneath her in time. So they will go back towards this window, and oh, Sobek finds himself standing right in front of that window. And a damage-boosted Rock will end his life. Now Quartz has the Bob, and not just the Bob. They have the beauty of time. Time is on their side. Yubi's going to wall up, takes down Zorro, and again, Yubi and Bliss just making the first move. Podanova will window in response, but here comes the Bob. Podanova's going to catch that Bob. Tries to lamp himself out, but won't be able to run away in time. And again, Twisted Mind's just ahead. You see Zorro trying to hold this angle, but before he can even get any value out of it, Yubi and Bliss are there. Then you see them try and respond with Window, but before they can get Window value, the whole gang has been called. Vigilante and Quartz join Yubi and Bliss. They overwhelm that side. Now 48 seconds. And honestly, it looks way more likely we see a full cap at this point than any kind of comeback. Pack does hit the pulse bomb. No lamp available there, actually. They will clear out this Tracer. Bliss actually in a little bit of trouble here by himself. Hitori's looking to push that. Gets the rock onto TVNT, so TVNT will fall. The lamp is late. I think just back off cooldown here for Vigi. And they win that one without any ultimates. I mean, partly because they didn't have any ultimates. I guess these for pulse. But now we have Flux and Rally. Yubi has Mayult. Bliss nearly has for beat. And this is it, right? This is the timing. 10 seconds left. I said this is the timing. It's actually the only timing they possibly have left. But they at least have ults with which to do it, right? Just need to avoid a big May ult. Need to try and find Flux value for the first time on this map. Pack getting a bit of an angle on TVNT. Slowly pushing it. trying to spam him out, bleed out TVNT's resources. Mayot will come out in response. Hattori's going to try and get out of it, but no, the cancel from TVNT pushes her back into the Mayot as well. The rally comes through, though, so they do kill Yubi, and now they can hunt him down. Sobek will have another bash soon. I don't know if they can get any more. Twisted Minds have done a good job to mitigate a lot of it. They blocked this next rock from Hattori, and they managed to go to high ground, but there's the double jump up. Boot from Quartz sends them both, but Dynamite over the top. Vigi's trying to hard pocket. Dynamite in response forces Pod on over to D-Peak. Hattori is now underneath. TVNT is back. Sobek is with Hattori, though. TVNT will drop to contest point. There's the window on top. Hattori has to matrix it. Her whole team is right behind her, but they've got a rough position here. They will window back. Can they find an angle? Pulse bomb onto TVNT. That finishes it. Bob from behind from Quartz. Quartz has a big angle. Bob comes out for trades. Bliss gets 2. And now they should be able to secure a point. Bob is still touching. Pack is available for a touch, but it's a 1v4. It's hard. It's so hard. Borderline. Not even borderline. It's significantly impossible. A bit of a comeback in the end, a bit of a fight. But. Twisted Minds remain on top. And now this is the real question, right? Now you really have to be wondering, do Supershy, do they have something else in their locker? The play of the game will, in fact, be in that final fight. It's a Quartz play of the game, but we can quite clearly see Bliss is the one doing all the work. Will be Supershy. Will be Supershy to pick again. Map and side choice. Really have to be considering, do we take more of a wild pick here? Do we go somewhere like a... Do we go somewhere like a Dorado? Somewhere like even a Circuit Royale, maybe? Again, you sort of maybe force a Sigma and you don't want to go to Circuit Royale, but maybe just something a little bit different. Even Junkertown. Go Junkertown and play some dive on there. It can work, I promise you. Do something to force Twisted Minds into sort of these non-mirror matchups that fall very much in the comfort zone of TVNT. I feel like that has to be the direction they're going. Because right now, while Lijiang was a bit of a dogfight, I think Twisted Minds are ultimately have been in control for the most part. You look at the rounds they won on Garden and the rounds they won on Control Center. So despite dropping that night market, those 2 rounds they won are actually pretty dominant rounds. And this is obviously, everyone's known it since the dawn of time. Twisted Minds like to play ball. And we're going to go New Junk City. It's got to be in the hot take category, honestly, from myself. Thank you, Ross, for the Prime, by the way. I do appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who's with me. Everyone's enjoying the game. Everyone who's watching it. All the TM fans. Maybe a few new Bliss fans after this one today. Bliss just kind of going off. Bliss been one of those Lucios. Now, I've never really been blown away by. I thought he was quite poor in the first half of the year, but a solid Esports World Cup performance. Transitioning into a pretty strong performance, at least in this these early 2 maps. And we'll see if he can continue it. And I think all of a sudden, while Twisted Minds have gone through quite a lot of roster changes, roster problems, all these type of things. Now, actually, if they have ended up now with this kind of system, the meta seems to suit them quite nicely. D.Va really strong, Ana Lucio quite viable. And and it works out quite nicely here, honestly. It's worked out quite nicely for him, I think, how the meta's fallen as we get into this New Junk City. Obviously, I'm 2 minutes in the future, but I see some of the questions. JMac is the coach for Twisted Minds right now. PNR is the coach for Supershy, and we do get side change actually. So I'm gonna have to do some things. So don't look for a second. They've not taken a surprise lead here. I'm just changing the side over. Twisted Minds left. And then, hopefully, a Supershy right. There we go. So, 2-0. Supershy on the ropes here, of course. If you don't have a format for today, what you will get is these 4 upper bracket games are all happening at the same time. There should be details, I think, in the Twitch chat about where to watch all those different games if you're interested in other series. And then we're going to get the 2 lower bracket games today. So, of the 4 matches happening right now, the loser of every single one of those matches will play again today and will be forced to play for their lives. So that's what awaits Supershy if they can't start a miraculous comeback here. They did reverse sweep X Oblivion, of course, but Twisted Minds may be a different kettle of fish, and it will be Amalgam Mirror, actually. So, okay, I was a little bit skeptical why we went to New Junk City, but if they can get onto the Amalga, maybe that gives them a different option. So, all eyes on the front line here. How well can these tanks preserve their HP? Yubi is underneath already. It is Venture Genji, so Quartz Genji in play. They look for that burrow, but TVNT's been massively chunked so far. Pack using the deflect to help. Quartz will help a little bit later, and it's actually Hitori who ends up losing this thanks to the later deflect. Now they're pushing forward. TVNT will also be traded, but player advantage for Twisted Minds. Podnova and Sobek split from their team, trying to get out. Yubi's looking for this Kirika, or for this Lucio as well. Yubi will finish that one. Quartz will finish the other. And Twisted Minds, new matchup, no problem. And will be a retake. We'll see if there's any hero swaps. It's worth noting Zoro is also on the Cass here. So the Cass is really high value in this composition. But the problem is playing to Venture Genji. The Cass just might not be able to get to play the game. So we can even take a look at Zoro's POV and see how much space, how much freedom he gets. Peeking initially. Burrow coming in, and you see he's split a different way. Zoro split right now. They're trying to come to help him. Quartz is looking for the kill. Yubi's found Sobek. And honestly, Zoro's kite here has actually pulled the ball in different directions. He connects a headshot, but he's going to need so many more headshots to make value out of that. And you just see it, right? Most of Supershy go this way, but when they're kiting that burrow from Yubi, Zoro goes this way, and all of a sudden this means this part of Supershy have to essentially int a little bit to try and recover and save Zoro here. So just a small mistake here, slightly different kite path, and it puts Zoro in a vulnerable position that drags the rest of his team out of position. There was a Kitsune Rush used as well, but now they're going to play through underneath on point. Podnova with his Kitsune Rush advantage. Pack trying to make his way through. Point will be forced. They've actually found Yubi on that burrow. Kitsune Rush over the top. They've lost Hitori, but can they get value out of this Kitsune Rush in the meantime? TVNT is focusing point. Now the beat comes through. Sobek will respond. Doesn't catch Zoro. The high noon to push back. Pack trying to find some kind of follow-up, but is a little bit separated here, and Zoro dies during that high noon. And now all of a sudden Quartz with the ability to take over, just looking for all these final blows. That should be the cap. They should get a few late kills here as well. If they can finish them. There we go. One dash in, one dash out. Whoa! They call him the Saudi Arabian Necros for a reason. And Twisted Minds take the first round. Now we're getting up to the ult portion, and the big one to note is while support ults are off the table, Cage advantage significantly in favor of TVNT. Can just drop this one here, combo it with a blade, seems really reasonable. Holding the choke here, and Supershy just going to try and bypass them. They run over Yubi on the way in. Now Cage will come out. Blade on top for Quartz as well. He needs to slice and dice him. He gets one. He gets two. He'll get three. Bliss claims for credit. Obviously, Bliss. I mean, he's been the final blow master. Really, we should just leave it on Bliss POV. We'll go pick up UB2 from Respawn. But the ult advantage pays dividends here, and now it's Supershy's turn to try and attempt probably a pretty similar looking combo with this Cage and Blade. The key difference will be, though, now actually, Vigilante has the Kitsune Rush to throw in that, and if you use Kitsune Rush in Cage, it will be quite difficult to fight on it. Yubi also with the Tectonic Shock to drop in this. We'll go for the Burrow. Looks out, will get hindered on the way up, just gets taken down by Pack. One shot here, Yubi dead early again, and it looks like now Supershy are trying to hold their ultimates. They'll bully him back, they lose Zoro, but if they can kill Bliss here with no further damage, they'll be able to win this fight. They keep hold of their ults. They did use the Blade, but they keep hold of the Cage, which is the big important one. And now they can hold these ults. Now they can hold these ults for the next fight, which will be an absolute barn burner of a throwdown. Cage advantage still for Hitori. Now Podnova has a Kitsune Rush to match that one from Vigilante we were talking about, but it's a Tectonic Shock actually to start it. Hitori drops for Cage. Kitsune Rushes will be used, but actually more of the Kitsune Rushes in play from Vigilante, so they kill that Cage, no problem. Then they kill Pack. Now player advantage. Beat will come through from Sobek, but Bliss has one to match it. Now they have the later beat. They're trying to look for it. Stomp onto Zoro, sends him low. They're trying to find the trade. Zoro's actually found one. They maybe convert it into more, but TVNT just full health, full pocket. It's just supports and a tank. But it's still player advantage. They force the TP out, and Supershy will be forced to reset. They might try and go quickly again here. All eyes on the respawn. Twisted Minds DPS will be here soon. And it's a Cage versus a High Noon. So if I'm TVNT, I must ensure this Cassidy is in the cage. If they can get a High Noon outside a cage, it could be a problem. But TVNT right now, he's in the cage. Sorrow, can he live? Will he live? He has to shoot his load early because he was going to die. And they get demolished there, and you saw it there. TVNT well aware of what his mission was with that cage, and it was to lock himself in there with a cowboy, and he does exactly that. And the idea of why you want the Cassidy High Noon outside the cage is because then the Cassidy can sit quite far back, just High Noon, and it puts the team using cage under a lot of pressure to try and find value quickly, or maybe even cancel their own cage, or peek a lot more passively. Because the Cass is trapped in the cage, they can just barrel down on him. So now we get the next fight. Blade in the hands of Quartz. Slam comes in, but they've taken 1 billion damage. Wait, Yubi's dead? TVNT was 1. Quartz will walk in. Half HP. TVNT is solo. Quartz feels the need to clutch. He gets 1 kill. He gets out as well. Quartz dancing around, juking around. Will make his way back to his team. Pack has made an aggressive move in the backline here and pulled some resources back. And it's a bit of a scrappy fight, but Quartz finds himself coming out on top. We do now have that cage blade timing again on the side of Supershy. They need to start hitting some of these ult combos. It was a problem on Coliseum. It's been a bit of a problem here. They need to land the combo. They have Kitsune Rush, so it could be a free ult used here. And it actually, TVNT trying to make the first move. Blade comes through over top. Yubi forced underneath. They do catch Quartz. Kitsune Rush will be traded. And that cage comes out. They do use all the cage and the blade combo in exchange for Kitsune Rush. They'll get the kills. I mean, Bliss is always good for 1. I mean, when isn't Bliss good for 1, right? And because they use that Kitsune Rush, they do have the support ult advantage now on the side of Supershy. So a chance to take the fight, match those ones here. Might be a disengaged type fight here for Twisted Minds, where they try and walk up. Maybe they start with Tectonic Shock and bait out one of these support ults if they can. A tricky fight to do, especially difficult for TVNT to manage his HP. Easy for Amalga to get in, a little bit harder for Amalga to get out. Coming around the corner, slamming from Hitori. There's the Kitsune Rush. They look kills. Oh, the beat's not in time for TVNT. And now a rare ult mistake from Twisted Minds has allowed easy conversion in the end. And just for a Kitsune Rush, single support ult for a single support ult, which means not only do they get to win the fight, Supershy, they get to roll Sobek's beat over. They're looking for the late kill. And oh, Yubi wants to turn? Oh, but Supershy are gone. It's a wasted Tectonic Shock. And one mistake followed by another. Suddenly the ults starting to slip away. TVNT has the cage, but High Noon beat. They can try and make this work. Don't even have to try that hard. Yubi will start the touch onto point. Cardiac overdrives will be exchanged. TVNT will be forced out. Quartz looking for 1. They beat to push. They'll try and lock him in, but TVNT just locked the entire Supershy in with them. They will see 9 point. Quartz finds 1. Can Quartz find more? Feeling clutchable. Blade is available. They are in control of point. If Quartz wants to go, he has to go now. They nearly have Kitsune Rush. Do they try and clutch? Will touch for point. Down to 1 HP. Deflect nearly kills Sobek. Just kill Sobek. Stop shooting. Deflect. Now the blade comes out. Quartz and Bliss, they're on the hunt. Pack is 1 HP. Bliss will finish that one for him. The Suzu is out. Quartz is looking for more. Quartz gets more. And oh my god, who shot the reflect? God damn. Just when it looks so good for Supershy, they fumble the bag, and now aggression in the spawn from TVNT and the gang. They're walking in, pressure on Pack, feels the need to turn it. On his Quartz, will catch the Lucio. They've got 2 kills. Can he get a point? Sobek's got it. He is the god of jizz. And this occasion, he's also the god of rollouts. Gets himself to that point. It's still not quite over yet here, as Pack's going to have to try and kill up these remaining players, but he is getting full pocket here. TVNT might even die late. They have conceded a point, of course, and they're going to Kitsune Rush here. Why are they this point doesn't matter anymore. Twisted Mind's going to be so happy with this trade. Pack should kill this Lucio. He'll kill this Lucio. I don't even know why you guys are worried. He's going to kill this Lucio. Don't worry. So there we go. He's killed the Lucio because just keep shooting deflect. If there's one thing we've all learned today, it's to just keep shooting the deflect. All right. Supershy with a lifeline. They need to win the next 2 points. They need to win the next 2 maps. But let's start with point C here. We are getting to a support ult advantage now for Twisted Minds. All of their ults following shortly as well. Hitori does have the cage, but with these 2 support ults, it might even be a walk-up cage, cancel the cage, and disengage. They do get the first flip, which will go a long way. Pack is 1 HP. Now the cage comes in, catches Yubi, deals with Yubi, dies. The beat will come through. Boop onto Bliss. He just about gets it off. Not in time to save Yubi, and TVNT loses so much health in that meantime. And they Kitsune rush here. If they lose this fight, it's tragic for Twisted Minds. They're trying to follow up on the kills. Quartz gets 1. The beat comes out. Quartz has another blade. It's clutchable again. Quartz has been good for him, but Podanova with the dink at the crucial time ends that possibility. And now they're looking for more kills here. They need to be careful because there's quite literally a giant Samoan man they're all walking into, and Supershy. They felt they needed to finish the kills, but they didn't keep track of the respawns. TVNT is back. And Twisted Minds get a free flip when the ult fight went so poorly for them. But now they have a chance. They have the Cage Blade combo. They might have to do it into a Kitsune Rush, but they can even use both support ults, or both DPS ults rather, Twisted Minds. If they're looking to try and take the engage, Yubi's got this Genji split. They're trying to follow him in. Pack has nowhere to go. They're chasing him. Supershy are on point, though. Tectonic Shock just for excavation and decoration. Zoro now uses the High Noon to try and confirm it. The flip, but Yubi will get this touch. High Noon as he comes out, though. Will Yubi be okay? Will be okay. Keep it contested now. Cage from TVNT onto the low ground. Hitori is trapped. Suzu comes through, trying to keep him alive. But now Quartz with the finisher. Blade over the top. They're all over this Cassidy. Yubi gets both kills. And they will prevent the flip. Crucially from Twisted Minds. And now Supershy. They need to go fast. They need to go hard. This is their last chance in this game. They need to win this fight to keep it alive. And Bliss nearly has beat. Vigilante nearly has Kitsune Rush. And they've got a late kill on Hitori. They're going to spawn here. They want more. Quartz and Bliss looking to hunt anyone down. Oh, they noticed an isolated Cass. Has this opened up the point for Sobek? Oh, maybe not. Maybe Pat can touch. No. It's GG's. I'll say GG's. I was a crucial part of that all. And it was there for them on the second point. It was there for them. We're gonna get a Quartz play of the game, of course. It's gonna be one of these blades, right? Oh, it's just for cutting fish in a barrel type situation. Bliss finishes this one for him, and a pretty impressive. I know they were playing against Supershy, maybe one of the lower tier teams in this tournament, or in this top 8, I should say. They did get top 8. Don't discredit them completely, but you have to say. Quartz looked really good on that Genji, actually. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. And now a question to find out what the heck is going on. Let me message the big man Hunter. The U of delay right now. Let's see what the big man's up to, because while we were on delay for this one, we will be swapping over onto live, essentially, from here on out. Because while we do have the same situation with all the games happening at the same time at the start of North America, I'm obviously going to be representing Toronto, so we won't have that problem. Just need to see what the old man is up to. By the old man, I mean Hunter, who is, he's younger than me. So where are we going? Where are we going? Let's take a peep at this. Can we see what else has happened result-wise? Twisted Minds and Virtus Prey also 3-0'd. Ents and SSG feel like it might be going that way sooner rather than later. All right, let me get all the stuff I need open. Need to update these results as well, right? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream but not cancel the delay, and then I'll jump right back to you, okay? So by the time you are hearing this message, you're about to see me again, and I'll do a quick toilet break in the meantime. Ugh.